Most definitely, Your Honor. I did not and could not have committed these acts against the sister Republic of Sierra Leone. I think that this is an attempt to continue to divide and rule the people of Liberia and Sierra Leone, and so most definitely I'm not guilty.
Charles Taylor, the Warlord president. He called himself a liberator. He ruled as a president. He ended up as a convicted war criminal. This is the unbelievable rise and fall of Charles K. Taylor, the man who turned Liberia into a battlefield, exported war across West Africa, and became the first African head of state convicted of crimes against humanity. Chapter 1. The Making of a Revolutionary. Charles Taylor was born in 1948 in Atherton, Liberia. Educated in the US, he studied economics in Massachusetts, but a life in business wasn't what he had in mind. After returning to Liberia, he was appointed head of a government procurement agency under President Samuel Doe. But in 1983, Taylor was accused of embezzling nearly $1 million and fled. Arrested in the US, he mysteriously escaped from prison in 1985. Some say the CIA helped him, others say he broke out on his own. Whatever the truth, Charles Taylor was on the run and on a mission. Chapter 2. War comes to Liberia. On Christmas Eve 1989, Taylor launched an invasion from neighboring Côte d'Ivoire. His rebel group, the National Patriotic Front of Liberia, NPFL, ignited a brutal civil war. What started as a coup attempt turned into a 7-year bloodbath. Over 200,000 people were killed, civilians were massacred, child soldiers were conscripted, towns were destroyed. Taylor used fear, tribal division, and absolute brutality to consolidate power. His fighters coined the phrase, "He killed my ma, he killed my pa, but I will vote for him." Chapter 3. From Warlord to President. In 1997, Taylor took off his rebel fatigues and put on a suit. He ran for president in post-war elections and won by a landslide. Why? After years of chaos, many believed only Taylor could stop the violence. His campaign slogan said it plainly, "He killed my ma, he killed my pa, but I will vote for him." Once in office, Taylor centralized power, enriched himself and silenced dissent. But the violence didn't stop. It simply moved across the border. Chapter 4. Diamonds, Guns, and Sierra Leone. In neighboring Sierra Leone, Taylor sponsored the Revolutionary United Front, RUF, a group infamous for cutting off limbs, using child soldiers, and committing atrocities. In return, RUF paid Taylor in blood diamonds, smuggled from mines deep in the jungle. These diamonds fueled war, bought weapons, and kept Taylor's influence strong. The world took notice. The UN imposed sanctions. The US issued warnings, but Taylor refused to back down. Chapter 5. The Fall. By 2003, Taylor was under mounting pressure from the international community and internal rebel groups closing in on Monrovia. Protesters filled the streets. ECOWAS and US envoys pushed for his resignation. On August 11, 2003, Charles Taylor stepped down, famously saying, "God willing, I will be back." He fled to Nigeria, where he lived in exile until 2006, when he was arrested trying to flee the country. Chapter 6. Justice at the Hague. Taylor was handed over to special court for Sierra Leone, but due to security concerns, his trial was moved to The Hague. He faced 11 counts of war crimes and crimes against humanity, murder, terror, rape, enslavement, use of child soldiers, and more. After a 5-year trial, in 2012, he was found guilty, the first former African head of state to be convicted by an international court since Nuremberg. He is now serving a 50-year sentence in a UK prison. Chapter 7: Legacy and Unanswered Questions. Today, Charles Taylor's name divides Liberia and the region. Some still see him as a strong man who brought peace through fear. Others see a warlord who destroyed a generation. Liberia still struggles with the aftermath, trauma, corruption, youth unemployment, and the haunting memory of civil war. His son, Chucky Taylor, was also convicted in the US for torture, and his influence continues through loyalists and political operatives in Liberia. Closing reflection. Charles Taylor promised liberation, but brought devastation. He rose as a rebel, ruled as a king, and fell as a criminal. His story is a warning. Power gained through blood never ends clean. This has been Charles Taylor, the Warlord President. If you found this documentary powerful, like, subscribe, and share your thoughts below. Should Liberia reopen the wound and pursue more justice, or let the past stay buried?
Voice of Africa by Africans.